I'm Neil Moore, and this is Cache Tales. A couple of weeks ago, I had the pleasure of attending an event down in Kalamazoo. This wasn't just a regular event, but this was an event for two geovloggers to meet. I had the opportunity to meet GSMX2. In the world of YouTube, you'd know him better as scottinojaivideos. This video is dedicated solely to the interview with Scott. A little later, I'll share other segments with the other geocachers as we discussed other things about geocaching. But right now, here's scottinojaivideos.
It's all about you today.
All about me. It's all about you. Put on the event so I can meet you.
Scott and I both do YouTube videos.
Geocaching videos.
Okay.
I'm Scott in Videos. Name's Scott, live in Ojai, make videos.
I've been watching your videos for probably 3 years.
Yeah, about the same amount of time I've been watching yours.
Yeah.
Southern California, between Los Angeles and in Santa Barbara, and then 12 miles inland. I've gone through some phases here. You know, originally when I first got into geocaching, I was going to a lot of conferences and things like that, and it gave me something to do at night. Because at night you can either sit in the hotel and watch television, or you can go in the bar and get in trouble. Or now I can go out and go geocaching, and that was a huge part of it. And then it just became a social event. You know, all of my friends are now geocachers, and you know, I'm calling it's the places you go and the friends you know. And just like you guys, I never have met you, never have met you, never had a clue, and that's re-sparked me. You know, I had dropped down, and now I'm getting back up, doing learning GSAC, presenting GSAC at different mega events. First Find magazine is just publishing a 3-part article I've written, or a 3-part series I've written on GSAC, and and getting to go and having a lot of fun. One is the self-doubt that comes when you can't find it right away, and you're like, what the heck, where is it, what can it possibly be? Going to a new area and trying to find caches. You know, in my own area, I know who hides how and where, and you come to Michigan and have no clue, and that's tough. And that's related to the other part, which is most difficult, and that's to actually finally walk away from the cache.
With a do not
just
find.
claim that I did not. I'm just guess I'm not going to find this one. You know, and even though you know it's there, you know, yesterday I was looking for one in a tree. I know it's there. Everybody else has found it. I just can't find it, and it took a long time to walk away. You hide them near the trunks. In California, they hide them near the edges, and that just means you have to go a long way around. It's a big radius to search one of these stupid spruce trees. I did not submit a video for that. I am going to be hosting. My videos are kind of, you know, they're okay, but they're not great. They're not as fun as, let's say, yours or Joshua's, but they're...
Yours tire me out. I'm like 15-mile hike for 3 geocaches. But you know, I've got three addictions, or I'm not going to call them all addictions, but 3 things that I spend my time: hiking, geocaching, shooting videos, and they intertwine so perfectly. Yeah. It's unbelievable. It was just me and music, and there was no narration. And I believe you might have been the one who said, God, the first time I did narration, you replied and said, I like your narration. And so I'm trying to get more into that. I don't actually particularly like my voice. I don't particularly like my hair and head either, so I try not to shoot myself. You're in Ojai, which is quite mountainous.
Yes.
And you do a lot of hiking. Do you hike every day?
I don't hike every day. I will hike about 3 times a week, just on my own, and then I'm employed by the Ojai Valley Inn is a hike guide who specializes in geocaching. And so people can come and they can sign up, they can get a massage, they can get a facial, they can go for a hike, they can go geocaching. And when they want to go for a hike or go geocaching, they call me and I go out
and you get paid to do that.
I get paid to play.
Nice.
That's what I was telling you. That's awesome. It's like the lackeys.
Exactly. It's like the lackeys.
What's your average hiking distance?
For myself?
Yeah.
8 to 12 miles.
8 to 12 miles.
Right. And then when I'm paid to play, we do 2-hour hikes, which is about 4 to 5 miles.
That's a lot of walking.
It's a lot of walking, and we live in the mountains, and it's a lot of elevation gain. Right. We'll do 8 miles and 2,500 feet of elevation up and down. 19,000 and something.
So what would you say, how does that, in a ratio, cash per miles hiked?
Oh.
1 to 1?
No. Well, like these guys were saying, yeah, I've done some power trails, I've done the ET highway, both the original and the replacement, and, and a bunch of geo art is if you go out with, 6 carloads worth of people, 18 people, and you're spending 3 nights with them. It's a great bonding experience. It's great to wake up and everybody's meeting up for breakfast. It's like having a rolling event that lasts 4 days long.
My favorite videos of yours, well, not necessarily maybe the video, but the caches that you did were when you took the train, the public transportation,
that was so
from
fun.
city to city.
Yeah, we couldn't do it as an event because you can't have a rolling event. So we met at the Los Angeles Union Station, had an event there, and then there's 6 rail lines in the Los Angeles transportation system, and so the goal was to get caches on all 6 of those rail lines, and we wound up doing that. But the real fun of it was, it wasn't like go get the nearest, go get the nearest, go get the nearest, and you're done in an hour and a half. We stopped at Watts Towers. We went all the way to the end of the Blue Line, ate at a restaurant that had a really great geocache in front of it. We went to MacArthur Park, which had an exposition of all these balloons, these big balls that were floating around in the lake. That was a fun event. It's been just over a year, and I think we're going to try and do it again.
Yeah.
One of the things that I'm going to be doing at the Ojai Valley Inn is we're going to make a team building project for companies that come, and it's going to be gadget caches. So it's not going to be geocaching oriented because they'll know where it is, but the team part of it is they're going to have to figure out how to get the stamp or whatever it is out of there as a team. We already do a geocaching team building, and geocaching is a great team. I went to Geo Woodstock this year, and to sit and hear all the people whose vacations were based on going to Geo Woodstock, and they had been on the road for 2 weeks and crisscrossed the United States getting geocaches, and that's what their route home was going to be like too. We talked about Urington earlier and Rachel, and that Rachel, that whole little town is now based on geocaching. When we went there and did the original ET highway, that hotel was only open for half the year because of geocaching and the ET highway. That hotel is open year round. And if you're ever thinking of going to Rachel, it will set a new low for your expectation on lodging. Because it's single wide trailers that have been divided into half, and so one people are sleeping in the living room, the other people are sleeping in the bedroom, and you share the mobile home bathroom.
Oh my word.
And they're staying open year round because of geocaching. That's in Nevada. And it's halfway. It's in the middle of the ET highway.
Oh, okay.
And so you have a choice of either staying in Rachel
or driving out to Yerington and coming back, because you know it takes 2 days to do the ET highway.
Well, we had a great time today. We hope you had a good time. On behalf of scottinojaivideos and myself, we would like to thank you for watching, and we're going to let Scott sign off for us. So keep on caching. It's the places you go, the friends you know. That's right. We'll see you next time on Cache Tales.